Hello, it's great to be with you again. I want to say something about detachment in the spiritual life. What I mean by that is letting go. We need to let go and let God, not to hang on to anything that would hold us back from going forward into a life with God. You know the story of the rich young man in the gospel, where he came up to Jesus and said, "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" And Jesus says, "Well, keep the commandments." He said, "I've always kept the commandments." And then Jesus looked steadily at him and loved him, it says. And he said, "There's one thing you lack. Go sell all your possessions, give the money to the poor, and you'll have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me." And the young man, his face dropped, and he was very sad. Jesus had put his finger on the one thing that held him back, his wealth. That was the inordinate attachment that he had in his heart that was preventing him from really allowing God to be fully the Lord of his life. Well, what is it for you? Is it money, possessions, travel, a particular relationship? Many things can hold us back if they take such a place in our heart that it prevents us from really being in union with God and being for his kingdom, right? You know, I heard about a story how they in India catch monkeys. They have a big clay pot, and in the clay pot there's a hole in the side of the pot, just big enough for the monkey's hand to go in. And they put it out into the forest, and they just wait. And the monkey comes along, because in the pot they've put some nice things that monkeys like, with nuts or something like that. And the monkey comes along, excited because he senses there's something in the pot. So he puts his hand in, he gets hold of the nuts. He's holding onto it now. But when he goes to pull it out, he can't because his fist is too big. And he gets stuck. And so he's going, he makes the monkey noises. But all he has to do is let go, and he's free. But he can't let go because he wants this thing. And so they come along and pick him up and take him off to the circus. So don't be a monkey. We need to let go of things that we're holding on too tightly so we can be free in God. That's what he wants. So to be able to have the center of your life as the Lord himself, rather than anything else that possesses you. Jesus wants us for himself, and then we can work out how to have the possessions in our life in a way that is truly to his glory. Ignatius the Elder speaks about three types of people. First type of people is ones who say, "I want you, Jesus, I want you to be at the center of my life, but I'll do it tomorrow because I'm too young, or maybe I just got married or something. I'll do it tomorrow." They're the mañana people. The second type of people are those who say, "Yes, Lord, I want you to be at the center of my life. I want you to be the Lord of my heart. Really, I think that's a great idea. But I'll give you 80% of my life. I'll keep 20% under my control. Thank you very much." You see, they're the bargaining people. They bargain with the Lord. They try and buy him off, as it were. They're the sort of people who would invite the Lord into their house, and there's many rooms in this house. And they say, "Oh, Lord, come into this house. It's very beautiful." And so they come into the room. He comes in and says, "Yes, that's beautiful too. But I'd like to go to that room over there." "Oh, not that room, Jesus. No, don't go to that room. Because in that room, it's got written on the door, my finances. Don't mess with my finances, Lord." And then we're going up the stairs and, Jesus says, "I want to go into that room." "Oh, no, not that room, Jesus, not that room. Because over that room, it's got written my sexuality." You see, those are the sort of people who will invite Jesus into certain areas of their life, but not into other areas of their life. But if Jesus is not Lord of all, he's not Lord at all. We must invite him into the whole of our lives. And so we take up that prayer of Ignatius Loyola, where the third type of person is truly surrendered to God. "Take, Lord, receive all my liberty, my memory, my understanding, my entire will. You've given all to me, so now I return it to you. All is yours now, Lord. Dispose of it according to your will. Give me only your love and your grace. That's enough for me, your love and your grace." So my challenge to you as I leave your reflection question is very simply, what would be holding on your heart? What would you be allowing to possess you, or you possess it, or that relationship, such a way that it's preventing you from really going forward and allowing Jesus to be fully the center of your life?